Greetings from Florida. I'm making this video to ask for some help. My mission to improve the athletic standards of mankind continues. That's always been the thing that has made the most sense. At some point I realized I needed to learn more about money and business to be able to do that. But now I'm circling back to what's always been the mission, is how do we train better? How do we improve ourselves? How to improve others? You're getting this message because you're one of about 200 men who I've identified as being a specialist in a specific area, or being the best local coach that I've worked with in the location that you're in. The idea is to connect you together, 200 men who've made strong decisions about training and about adding value to the world. And that is the primary value that I'm offering you at the moment, that you connect to those other men, that we get together around the world for events like we've done in the past in Europe, in Vanuatu, in Montenegro, in Mexico, building these villages around the world. The point of the villages is to develop men who are struggling and who haven't really found their path, but it's also for me to be able to connect with men like you. I have recently built a high net worth group in this style. It's not 200 men, but there are a group of us there who've done well in business and want to help each other to continue to do better with the same values of mastermind, athletic, richer, smarter. And once I started thinking about it, I actually have a much bigger, stronger network when it comes to athletic development, and I'd like you to be a part of that. Part of what I'm also looking for with this, apart from just connecting you to the best in my network in the athletic sense, and to be able to connect you to others in my network, for example, the high net worth group, and thinking about investment opportunities, etc. Part of the other benefit is for you to contribute towards the development of the other men that I work with. So at the moment, there's 220 or so coaches in my program, and many of them are aspiring to be like you guys. And what I've seen is that when you connect students and masters, great things happen. The traditional model of education was master apprentice. So someone became very good at something, and then they passed on the best of what they learnt to the next generation. And that is the best way to pass knowledge. There's a proven system of education, and we've proven that through our networks. Real Movement was working very well with this. When I changed it to ATG for Coaches, we'd started to produce dozens of really elite brands. Some of you are getting this message because you were one of the huge success stories of that time, of the energy and of the knowledge that was being shared there. And I'm not taking the credit for that. It was the environment and the energy that we created that produced exceptional results. There's a lot of people selling business coaching and online education and personal trainer education. None of them have the list of success stories that Real Movement had. And that was a big part with Ben Patrick and a big part with Lucas Aaron. And there was a group of us there who had made the decision of mankind needs a more athletic future. We need to educate the coaches, and that will change the world. And so that is the journey here. ATG for Coaches was a great project to start and to build, and it will continue. And Ben is still working hard on that. I contribute to that project. I believe in it. But there's something beyond ATG for Coaches that needs to be created, that masterminds and brings all of us together. We know that at the pointy end of the financial world and power, that people get together. And in crypto, the top people get together. In fitness, not so much. There's sort of these seminar workshop things, but there's very little collaboration. There's very little thought about, okay, what we really need to do is go from 1% of mankind being heavily interested in athleticism to 90% of mankind being heavily interested in athleticism. And if that can happen, which it should happen and will happen if there's enough effort and energy towards it, then everyone will do very, very well. So that is the goal, is to shift the tide and to create an education system around training that gets results that no one else is getting. It shouldn't be specific to any one system, not like CrossFit or Ido Portal or whatever, where it's one system. And there are systems to learn. The things that I've learned and used with world-class athletes and what I continue to use is taught within my program. But I also want them to learn from you. If you would like to put any of your knowledge and experience forward as part of this program, you're welcome to. If you would like to sell it to this group as an upsell and sell it to the market and to my audience, then that is also a possibility for those who are in this group. Not for everybody, but it's for those who have decided they want to be part of this, they want to contribute, they want to be part of Mankind's athletic future. Then this is the opportunity. So if you would love that, there's a group that is associated with that. There's some standards that we need to uphold to maintain our presence and to make this group really valuable. This is another life-changing opportunity. I'm not asking you for money, but I am asking you for a contribution towards Mankind's athletic future. In exchange for that, you will get connected to great men. You will have better experiences and unique experiences. This is giving you also access to the ultimate plan B, which is our villages all around the world, and a continually expanding network between the group of people who are receiving this message. There's over 5 million followers, and there's a lot of wealth. So there's a lot of opportunity within this. I hope it makes sense. Please feel free to ask any questions. The time commitment is not extensive. It's things that you're already doing and skills that you've already been building for decades, more than likely, that will be required. So hope that makes sense. Hope you're doing very well. Let's speak soon.